All right, fine. Let's see some of the if statements we will see now. So for example, I'm taking here that x value something that 10 or 100, and I'm taking here the y value something 200 like this. So what I'm doing, if x greater than y like this, it intelligence give you. So you just type here that it intelligence give you. So print what I want to print here that it is true. So else what I am writing here that else again print I am writing. So hit the tab on. So what I am doing, x value, y value, I am taking the variables. So I just use that x, the greater than y. So which means is x is the bigger one. So if x is the bigger one than y, so it is going to give you true. So if it is not bigger than y, so it is going to give you false only. This is how we are printing. So now observe here, this is the x is the 100 only, but y is the 200. Which one is the bigger one? So y is the bigger one. So this output what it is going to get? Only false. Just observe, I'm going to run it. So this is how you get. For example, if I change any number over here, so x value I'm just giving the 500. Just go and run it. So this is how you get. So here also, for example, if I give the same value, what I will get? Am I getting anything? It is giving you false. So instead of this one, greater than or equal to, if I give over here that, so what it is going to give you? It is true. So it means that both are all equal. So that is why greater than or equal to that is. Let's see the next scenario that of the if statement. For example, if you take the n number, so then if number is that greater than 0, what I do? Let me take here that something number I'm taking variable. So I'm taking here that number 100. So I'm writing the if statement. If my number is greater than 100, then I want to print here that print off. I want to print here. What should I print? So let me give positive number. So I'm just printing something positive number only. So your number is 100 variable you are taking. Your number is this more than this one. So it is going to give you positive. So but here observe here that I have taken here the greater than 100. Go and execute it. It won't give you any result. So that's why I'm taking here the some number. So for example, let me take here that positive number. So if it is the positive number, what I should take? So positive number always greater than the 0 only. Go and execute it. So this is how you get. So for example, your number is the not greater than this one. For example, I'm taking here that my number is minus 100. So go and execute it. Are you getting? No. So for that matter, what I'm doing here that I'm going to use the else part. So else statement, it is going to give that print of negative number. So what I'm taking when I take here the negative variable number, so I'm writing the condition if statement here that, so number greater than 0. So above 0, all are the positive. Before 0, all are the negative. So if the number is negative number, what should be print here? Negative number should be print on the output. Go and run it. What happened? Here the variable name. No. Okay, fine. Now go and execute it again. So this is how you get. So the number is the positive over here. So for example, I'm taking here the 20. Then go and run it. You will get that number is the positive. Simple. Let's see that next one. Next one is the simple even number, odd number if you want to find out. So I'm taking the number something over here that. So I'm writing if statement. So number of this percentage to equal to 0. So once you go here that division, so if it is the giving you any past, this one, the even number, sign, so it is going to give that print as a even number. So let me try over here. The same thing only I am taking. So for example, this is the number. What I am doing, if my number, so number percentage of 2, just give equal to 0. So now I want to print it as a, this is even number. So if it is not, give that one, let me execute till here. So let me run it. It is throwing the error because of the parentheses we have taken the capital P. So let's take the small p only. Go and execute it now. Okay, perfect. Number is the even number. For example, if I give here that any odd number, so what it is going to give you? So it is not going to give you any output. So what I do, I just wanted to write here that else part. So else condition that if my number is the friend. Your intelligence give you based on the input that you are following. So you just go and write directly. So this is odd number. So for example, here the any big number that you take. For example, this much the number I have taken. What it will give you? It is going to give you that even number. So if you give any odd number over here, that at the end it is going to give you odd number. Simple. Let's see next one. Next one, I want to know about that whether the any college ID is the valid or not. If you want to check it, what you do? Same thing. I'm taking ID is equal to something. ID is like this. If my ID is equal to same thing like that. So what I want to print here, that it is invalid or valid. I want to give valid ID like this. If it is not matching, directly I am writing the else. So if it is not matching, what can I do? Invalid ID. So for example, let me run it. So your ID is matching there. So whatever the ID that is there, the variable, it is the same. So for example, I am changing here the ID. So this is the number only I have given. So go and execute it now. So this is how you get the invalid. If it is matching, I want to give that valid. If it is not matching, give me invalid. Simple. Let's see next one. Will it take the any empty space? If the empty space that is there, you can take the empty space. Otherwise, don't take the empty space. Let's see this one. For example, name, what I'm doing, name, I'm not giving anything over here. So if my if statement, so my name is this one, equal to, for example, I'm giving the empty space. Colon must be given. So your intelligence will give you like this, just hit the tab. So no need to write everything. So go and run it. Your name is empty. For example, I'm going to write here that else part again. So again, what I'm doing, so my name is something name I'm going to give. So for example, here that, so let me run it. So still your name is empty. You're not giving anything over here. So for example, I'm giving here that ABC. Go and click the run. My name is, this is the my name you are getting. So if you give here that ABC as well, now go and run it. So this is giving the name is empty. No. Wait. Let me take ABC. Here also let me take ABC. So this plus name, let me execute it. So let me write valid name. If the name is there, just I am giving here the valid name. Go here, execute. So name is empty, still it is coming, but it is not empty. Wait, let me retry it. So let me give only empty space here. colon only. Your name is empty. Okay, fine. Go and run it. Your name is empty till here it is coming. For example, if I give something here, go and run it. Valid name, it is coming. So this is how else part only. Whatever that is the satisfying that condition, it is going to print that one. If you don't want to satisfy that one, you can throw the error like this one. Nothing bigger. Let's see next one. The password that you want to check, whether the password is weak, strong, or more stronger like that. So what I do, I just wanted to give the some password. This is the user is going to enter the password. Then I want to give that the length of that password. So must be 8 characters or more than 8 characters. So you usually see in the your social medias. If the password is this much valid, the 8 characters whatsoever you have given here. So you want to give that the your password is very strong like that. Let me password I'm giving something here. What I give, let me give ABC at the rate of 1 2 3 4 5, something I'm giving. What I'm doing, if my password, let me write, so hit the tab. I'm taking ABC at the rate of 1 2 3 4 5. Just to print that. So what I want to give here, the input password is valid. I'm giving here that successfully. I'm giving like this. Let me run it. So if your password is same matching, it is going to give it. If the password is not matching, I'm giving here the small b small c like this. Go and run it. You're not getting anything. So for that matter, I want to throw error. So what should I do? Else part. Else off, again print. I want to give password is not valid. IntelliSense will give you, no need to work more hard. So give here that it is throwing the message like this. Whenever you enter the password, you will get the messages. So wrong password, right password like that. So like that you can write. Let's see the next one. Star ratings that you want to give. So user is giving you 5-star rating. So if the 5-star rating, the whatever the fixed condition that you give. So for this condition, so 4-star, that is 3-star, 4-star that you're giving that. So it is the above average password like that. So let me make you understand. What I do, star rating. Let me give star only. The password I'm giving 5-star rating I want. So what I want here, that if my star greater than 5, I just given like this. IntelliSense will give you. So your star is, let me give above average like this. Now understand, I'm giving this star is the 5, but here the star, whatsoever you are giving here the variable, it is going to come here that it is going to check that condition. So your star is greater than this value, it is going to give you above average, but it is not, there is no meaning over here. Let me go and execute it. You are not getting anything. For example, here also 5, here also 5. So if I give here that less than or equal to, so now observe. So you will get that password is above average. So sorry, star is above average. For example, here that else part I am writing over here. Otherwise, let me write if else. If else not now. Let me practice some more. Then only write the if else. So print of below average I am giving. So for example, here I am giving here only 3-star rating or 4-star rating, but it is not equal to this one. So what I am doing, go and run it. It is going to execute that below average. Your if statement has to satisfy. Then only it is going to give. So if it is satisfied, it is going to print the first statement. If it is not satisfied, it is going to print the second statement. Simple. Let's see the next one. So for example, if you are writing the any hall ticket number like this, for any student hall ticket number like this, you want to check that score. So if the score is between the 2 points, so the 2 points I'm giving here that, so greater than this value and less than this value, I'm using the AND operator here. So then candidate is passed, otherwise candidate is failed. For example, if I give the any 10 points like that, observe here, I'm giving here the points. For example, user is getting the 10 points. What I am giving here that if statement, if my points greater than 5 I am giving, I am using the AND operator. Points greater than 10, something I am giving, I am going to print over here that. So what I am printing here that. So what should I give? Is there in the list? Is there in the qualify list? Let me write like this. So you can write anything, don't worry. This is our two conditions. Let me try to execute it. Okay, it is executing, no errors. So observe here that your value number is like this. For example, here I am giving the 2. So it is not in the list. So above 5, below 10 only you are going to qualify. Otherwise you are not qualified. Go and execute it. So you are not getting anything. So if you want to print that error, so if the value is below that one, what you used to do? Else statement, what I am giving here that. So not qualified, just to give like that. Simple. Go and execute it. This is how you get. So if the user is getting the 5-star rating, so you will get, obviously this statement is qualified. So if the user is getting that any 3 or 4, so you won't be there in the list. This is all. So only 2 condition statement, 1 condition statement which we are writing. So we will write the else part, nested if also. So one more thing, sometimes you want to check that whether the PDF file or not. So what you do? So you are taking that file name. This is the file name. So for example, orders.file name PDF. So what I am doing, I am taking this variable. So you have to use that end with. End with, start with, contains, these are all operators. So those filters you just use whatsoever is end with the PDF. Those are all the comes under the PDF format. Otherwise, text format like that you can give. What you do? Files name. I'm giving here that file name is something orders table.pdf I'm giving. So if my file name, this is capital F, my file name, so I just equal to this one. This is also will execute, so that's why. So it is PDF file. So I'm going to this one, just to understand. Go and run it. You are getting it is PDF, perfect. So if it is not PDF, I'm using this one, print. So for example, this is the text format, text file or CSV file. Go and run it. You will get still PDF file because we have given the PDF. So what I'm doing here that, so I'm using here that dot. So what I'm doing that ends with, let me write ends with function. Ends with, instead of writing all this, I just wanted to write here that ends with. So ends with, I just wanted to give PDF. Just use the colon. Go run it. So this is the CSV file. It is not CSV file, PDF. Here the small letters, here the capital letters I have here. So that's it. For example, here if I give PDF capital letters only. Now observe here that both are all matching. Here the condition. Go and execute it. You'll get this is PDF file. For example, your file is coming in the CSV format or text format like this. what you give, this condition is not satisfied. So directly you go and execute it. So what it is going to give you after you run? So your file is the text format file. This is how you find out. So next one, observe. I'm going to create the list here. So I want to create that 3 list like this. I want to give that any name, any one name here that in that list, and the variable name I want to check that in this list variable names. So whether this value is available or not, this list. So that is the thing. So then you can print anything. What you do? I'm giving the list value of something. I'm giving here that Python. Some intelligence will give you. No need to write all the things. Let me give here that any Power BI. So like this list something is there. So what I'm doing here, if for example I'm taking in the Python, so this is intelligence will give you. So what I want to print here that if it is there in the list, so in the tab only it is already coming. So Python is awesome something I just wanted to find out. So because if it is there available in the list, whatsoever it is there list, those are all the awesome. Just try to like this, you will get this. For example, here I'm changing here to Java. Go and check it. So your output still coming here. So this is, we will try to dynamic in the advanced one. We will try to do Java. So for example, if it is not there anything in the list, let me execute it till only. We'll check it. So now you can change it. Whatever you want to print, you can print. For example, here I am taking that SQL. So SQL is not there in the list. What it is going to give you? It is not giving you any output. So what you do? So I am writing the else part. So in the print, what I am writing here that I am writing it is so hard to learn. Like this, I want to print. Go and execute. You'll get this one. Simple. Let's see next one. Your input value, whether the input value is yes or not. Let me check that. So lower values, upper values. That is only the thing. So what I am doing, the lower values. Okay, lower case, let me give lower case, something is there. Okay, let it give lower values. So I'm giving here that lower values, the ABC like this. So what I'm doing here that if my, so this is already lower value there. Let me give letters, variable name only. If my letters, so I'm just giving the something here like this. So based on the Python intelligence, understand. So what I want to print, we want to print something over here. So you give that, yes, there are letters. Go and execute it. It will come. For example, else part I am writing. So if it is there any numbers, what I want to print. So they are not letters. So just like this, I just wanted to print. So fine. So what I'm using here that instead of giving this one, so I just want to give some numbers. Go and execute it. I'm throwing error. So here the numbers that are not very much. So let us now let me try to execute it. Yes, still there are letters. What you do here, let me write numbers. How to write numbers here? text to write. Mhm. If letters, let me write like this, we'll check it. So if the lowercase letters that are there, so it is going to give you lowercase letter. I want to give something ABC like this. Let me try to execute it. No. Objective is integer. Let me give here also ABC. So let's try like this. We'll see. No, still it throwing error. I want to say whether it is the numbers or characters. That is only the thing. So otherwise we'll take two variable method. So let me execute till here only. So I waste time here. I'll check that one later. So for example, I'm taking this one. So this is the lowercase letters. The lowercase letters what I want here, that I want to give here that. So ABC only, small letters I'm taking. So go and execute it. Till here only I'm executing. No. Wait. Lowercase letters. Here are the uppercase letters. Letters dot lowercase. What happened? String already have it. Let me try to give in the double quote. Let me try to execute now. No, still it is not giving argument. So only letters equal to, let me give ABC something. So what I want to give, if my let dot lowercase. So what I want to give, same ABC, I just wanted to give. Just give me a second, only this, we'll check it. So lowercase. Let me try to execute it. No, still not printing. Lowercase only, right? Syntax is the right. So here the giving the equal to. Right. Now what I do, just give like the syntax which we have practiced. Is it capital letter? Let me run it. Still contain error. Lowercase letter. Go on execute. I'll check this one. So okay, now it's execute. Fine. It is the lowercase. For example, I want to enter the number here. So that is only the thing. So I want to check this. If it is not the number, so what should I do? For example, if I give here the numbers, so still it execute. So uppercase letter, it will come, but instead of this one, I want to print that here number. No, this is only, we'll try to check it, not only that one. What we can do? Here the lowercase one to execute. Okay, let me try that one. So now it is going to execute what? It is going to print this one only, no? Number. Okay, fine, perfect. Okay, if I give the numbers, you can get it. Lowercase, you can get it. For example, I'm taking here that lowercase letters only, something like this. So here, if you give the same thing, lowercase letters, So this one, you go and execute it, it will give you that lowercase letters. If it is the uppercase letters, what I do, so I just wanted to change over here that. Fine. So what I do here that instead of this one, I just want to give that some capital letters like this. A-J-S-H. Let's see, go and run it. So you will get that uppercase letters. This is how simple. Let's see the number and that combination, try to do it. So this is something the nested if, try to do this one. So there is something score. I want to provide that A grade, B grade, C grade like this. Just try to do it. Only grades that I want to give. So for example, if I give down my score, otherwise let it be score. My score is, for example, any 60 something. So I want to write that condition. If my score is greater than this much, instead of this one, let me take 90. So what I want to print here that, I want to print here that you are good, something like this. The next else statement I want to give. So only else statement we have used. Else. So you are not good, something like this I'm giving. So I go and execute it. You will get it, whether you are good or not. So if I want to use that nested if, multiple if statement, just to use elif, which means that else if. So what I am doing here that else if your score. So let me give second condition. So let me use the IntelliSense to reduce the time. So here I am giving the score greater than this much. So what I want here, I want to print. So I want to print your average, something like this. So one more condition you can give elif of your score. So something I'm giving that greater than something 40. I just wanted to give. So let's see what I want to print over here. So let me type here that you are below average, something like this. So like this statements you can give else if like this, and finally I just wanted to give you are failed. So if you are not satisfying all these conditions, you are failed. Like this I want to give. So fine, nested if, go and run it. Some errors where it is. Okay, fine. Go and run it. Still it is not getting. So here also capital. Okay, fine. No errors. Still invalid. What happened? Stocking space. Okay, fine. Go and run it. You are below average. Okay, fine. Fine. I practice tomorrow only 2 statement conditions.